Good evening, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Keon Shores Variety Hour of Truth and Laughter. Love to hate me, hate to love me, doesn't matter. I'm like the cooler Rush Limbaugh. You watch because you agree, yeah, or you watch because the dude just said crazy ass shit that you couldn't stand. Either way, you love him. Kind of like Trump. It's your Joker, Batman. You can't kill him. Batman needs his Joker and Joker needs his Batman. It's your other side. It's become your identity. But that's a whole nother topic. Monologue time, baby. We're going to make fun of vision boards. Ooh, a vision board. You mean a goddamn adult collage? A hippie to-do list? Yeah. What has it ever done for you? Oh, but it's the manifestation, and you got to put it in the words and the thing, and you look at it, and then you put it out there in the universe and the thing and the psychology and the metaphysics and the science. Look, motherfucker, it's a goddamn to-do list, but it becomes a to-don't list. I couldn't do it list. Maybe tomorrow list. Oh, sorry. I was getting mad at myself because on some level I agree with these, but I don't. So why don't you just make a let me just do shit list? And a vision board's great if you do it, but 5 years later, have you? No. 10 years? No. Like, what's the point? Again, it's an adult collage, a little hippie to-do list. But please do it. Don't make it a to-don't list. I coulda, woulda, shoulda list. I'm on my grave and I regret my life list. It's actually really sad. I'm feisty, but I'm in your corner, even when you're not. Again, I'll go a few rounds for you. So, you know, it is what it is. There's even like vision board parties. Yeah, let's get a bunch of losers together and fucking make collages like we're 7. The fuck is this shit? Maybe not even 7, like 5. I'm kidding. You're not losers. It's actually really cool that you're doing this. It is artistic. It is fun. You're going to laugh, maybe have a few drinks. Yeah, it's going to be all good. So, yeah, just write down some stuff and figure some things out and make connections. That might be more important. Maybe figure out who can help with that. Well, I almost said to-do list, but with that vision board, you see it. First thing, you made an actual, hey, that's it. Sorry, heard a weird car right now. Who's that? Ah, delivery. Something just came. No? Me? Who knows? Anyway, that wasn't on my vision board. I envision a delivery. No. Oh shit, it never came. To hell with this vision board. To hell with it. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to get into it. We got a lot of segments. That's just a little warm up, a little teaser. Yeah. You probably just made one last night, so you're probably pissed off at me. But you know what? Send it my way. I'd actually love to look at it, like for real. Because you probably were with people. Maybe it was over Zoom, but probably in person. And that's dope. That's probably more than most people are doing. So wait, maybe vision boards aren't that bad. Oh wait, maybe they are. Maybe you should actually collaborate and actually kick some fucking ass and not even take names. But hey, again, let's just make a hippie adult collage. Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye. Yeah. Alrighty. It's time for a good old-fashioned modern-day book burning. A little segment where they burnt down a lot of libraries, and, well, I guess it was an accident, but Alexandria suffered one, even 1812, they burned a bunch of stuff. Now, everything's always burning. Why is everything always on fire? Because it's the old school delete button. I mean, accident. You know, it's like the Great Chicago Fire, like, oh, Bessie's cow farted, and next thing you know, there's an earthquake in Tokyo. And you believe that shit. I kind of exaggerated, but not really. Anyway, today's little lesson is going to be tabula rasa. Ooh, the tabula rasa. What's that? Blank slate. What you're born in with. I learned about this in psychology. It was really neat. It was almost as if saying every baby's born with a blank slate. Yet they also said you have a genetic pre-wired disposition. Huh? Well, which one is it? Maybe it's a blank slate with the programming on the backside. Ah, they didn't teach that. That's me saying it. So if you want to say it's 50% genetics, 50% environment as a stressor or something, like you have a predetermined genetic marker, as they say, for, I don't know, schizophrenia. Nothing happens in your life and it never comes out good. Yay, success. But maybe something happened. I don't know. You were beat up. You had something that just trauma, car crash, domestic violence. Something happens, and next thing you know, it triggers something, and magically your brain goes from normal to not normal. It's actually one of the most fascinating things ever. But they try to tell you that we have a blank slate. So I'm going to do a little reading, a little discussion, because I'm just going to dispel this real quick. Yeah, that's what I do best. It's a modern day book burning, baby. Let's go. That we're born empty. Ooh. And this is Wikipedia, of any built-in mental content, so that our knowledge comes from later perception and sensory experiences. Proponents typically form the extreme nurture side, that the nature versus nurture debate, arguing humans are born with a natural psychological traits in all aspects of one personality, social and emotional behavior. Knowledge, or sapience. I never even heard that word. I know my word, sapience, are later imprinted by one's environment onto the mind as one would onto a wax tablet. Ooh, let's wax lyrical, baby. This is a whole lecture unto itself, but we're just going to give you a little snippet because you probably haven't heard of it. So it's like a baby's born with a blank slate. And it's very true. It's that old homage of, give me a baby, I can make them a bum. Give me a baby, I can make them a king. It really is more the nurture, because it's easy to get confused. Remember, nurture is nurturing. Rock my baby, right? Nature, meaning you're born in with the genetics. Okay. So I did that little reading. That's a little thing from Wiki. Yeah. Okay. But it's funny because we're always like, oh, he has his great uncle's laugh. Hell, even a birthmark, like the craziest crazy that we won't even get into. But here's a little bit more. They literally say, let's see here. Here's another one. Okay. It's funny that it says, when was it first developed? They often credit it to Aristotle. It's always one of these old Greek bastards. Did they even live? I don't know. We could break down Aristotle, the name. I mean, who knows? But I'm just probably going to offend a lot of people. Of course he did. How do you know? Because they told you? His kids? His descendants? No, I don't know. But I love how it always goes back to that. The Greeks, the greatest thinkers ever. You don't even know who the Greeks are, y'all. They're not who you think. They're old school Americans. Oh, shit, never mind. Okay, listen. Yeah, so good old Aristotle did it. Yeah, he sure did. 2,000 years ago. Cool. Thanks, buddy. And then 1100, or not until the 11th or 12th century, apparently Ibn Tufayl, I don't know how to say that name, from the Andalusian Islamic philosopher. He wrote about it too in the 12th century. He described a feral child's upbringing on an isolated island. See, that's interesting. Like, I remember in some classes we watched these videos, and there was this girl in Russia, and literally it's like, it's actually like really sad. Her parents were, it's like beyond violent, like literally like kept her outside with the dogs. Like she was literally raised by a pack of wolves. She would bark and crawl, like she acted like a dog. Sad. So, nurture. I don't think she was genetically programmed to be a doggy. She didn't pop out Fido's coochie. God damn. No, it was Natasha's. Okay. The child learned skills, not wolf baby, but this other feral kid. The child learned skills only through the animals on the island. I didn't even read that until now. The upbringing shaped many of the decisions and behaviors, including the commitment to not eating meat. Wait, what? The upbringing shaped many of his decisions and behaviors, including the commitment to not eating meat. Okay, wow. Because his whole upbringing, he probably just had to catch a rat and eat it. Oh, God. That's my take on that. And then we have John Locke. So, like 500 years later, no one's talking about it. Okay, John Locke. Listen to these names. Lock you up. Ugh. And then Freud, the fraud, who also came later. I'm going to break that down. Stephen A. Young does that with physicists. I'm going to do that with psychologists. It's so good. Anyway, that's just a little tidbit. I don't want to make these too long right now. But yeah, and then John Money did. Come on, his last name's Money. My God. Let's just reverse that. The money of the Freud or fraud locks you into Man, I didn't even plan that. Oh, who was Persian dude? Tufeo? He's all right. We'll excuse you. Then to Aristotle. Fuck all those dudes. Anyway, let me just spell that real quick. Yeah, because that's what I do best. Okay. They want to do psychology studies on everything, cross-cultural on everything. They try to normalize different things on every level, on everything. There are some innate human things, like if you hold a baby above a flat surface, it will innately want to walk. It'll have a grasping or a pincher, I believe both, maybe just a grasp. If you touch its cheek, it thinks it's getting das Baby for some milk. Yeah, the baby wants some milk. It's kind of funny because girls, I wonder if you just do that to your boyfriend. He's like, huh? Ugh. I don't like boys, bro. Fine, do it to your girlfriend. She might still go for the jummies, the jums. All right. It's a they, bro. Fine, do it to whoever. I don't care. No, not whoever. So there are some innate things we have. So now we can then say that it's not actually a tabula rasa, so we don't have a blank slate, but we kind of do. But it's the predisposition for the behaviors, the personalities. Okay. Or not predisposition, what comes after. Okay. You're raised in rural China, you're going to be a little different than a dude that was raised in New York City, period. Just because your culture upbringing. Just look at accents, even within the same country. Okay. What did I just push? Goddamn elbow. Okay. If every study, this is the point, if every study is based on pure double-blind study, controlled placebos, whether it's psychology, psychosocial, or just straight pure medical, or whatever it may be, is it a real test? Because from day one, we've been programmed. We enter a bright white light, one of the worst things physically for you as a baby. Zoom. We won't even get into the Men in Black aspect on the metaphysical point. Huh? You crazy, kid. What you talk about? We don't get memories that at birth. We do, Ling. We do. Oh, no. Yeah. If you're raised in a culture, I remember there was some study back in the day. It was like more kids at one time when they had actual ads for this could recognize Joe Camel, the old cigarette ad for Camel cigarettes, could recognize Joe Camel either quicker or more often than Mickey Mouse. Yeah, some dubious stat like that. You don't think we're programmed? I don't think your parents were like, hey, kid, let's study up on iconic media things. This is Joe Camel. This is Mickey Mouse. No. So what is it? Media, billboards, TV. It's everywhere. It's like water. Be like water. Don't be like media. It gets in everywhere. That's a whole nother topic that's going to erupt and disrupt all your shit. Boy. Now, if we're programmed, let's just say an agenda or not, no study's really accurate because from day one, you're brought up into a kind of a artificial environment. I don't just mean being born in a hospital or at home. I just mean literally it's not real in that sense. So whether it's culturally driven on purpose or culturally driven accidentally based on probably just the surrounding environment, what you see and paint and draw and eat. But just remember, folks, the tabula rasa, you are not born a blank slate. Okay, just think of it as this. It's a blank slate with like magical letters that just keep appearing as your life progresses. And it's writing it out. They want to say it's your DNA, your code, sure, whatever. But then think there's something in the back end programming. Look at your generations. We really don't need to go back more than 3. We'll do that a whole nother time. But listen, just remember, no study's true because you've been programmed, good or bad, from day one. So if they want to determine a study, is it accurate or is it really just accurate to what's been made to be? See you on the next one. I forget everything all the time. Never mind. It's a good old-fashioned book burning. I have a psychology one, and I kind of blurred the two, but it's the same. So yeah, that's right. Can we just burn every textbook then? Are they all real? I mean, the psych world. That's the thing. That was the whole point of that. Is any study actually accurate? Anyway, thank you for watching that segment. It's a good old-fashioned modern-day book burning. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Get it right. All night. Do what you do, get down on the floor, shake your body so nice. Everybody just get down in the place to be. Forget your cares at the door, most definitely. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Get it right. Let's get motivated, y'all. Okay, listen up. You are so powerful. Like, for real, for real. It is beyond anything, okay? Like, you have a power of self that can influence every single person, the masses. Why do you think the news and everything wants you watching them? We actually literally start to mirror what we see. We have to see things before we do them. So they always say, be the example or live the life that you want to see in others, but you're not. You're just spreading hate and fear and all this other nonsense. But if you want to be powerful, just remember, you are power. I'm going to break something down real quick. Look at this here. I asked, do we need behaviors modeled before we even do them? Yes, we need behaviors modeled before we even do them. Behaviors modeled is a crucial part of the observational learning rather, same thing, where individuals learn the behaviors by watching and imitating others. You're watching violence, violence begets violence. You're not over that. Your brain's literally observing and then doing. This process involves 4 key components: attention, retention, reproduction, and motivation. Ooh, that's the tough one at the end. Without modeling, individuals may not be aware of their behavior they want to learn or may not have the motivation to adopt it. Therefore, modeling is essential for the effective learning and behavior change. It is so true. You like almost need to see someone do it before you can. And not literally like, how do you snap? How do you tie your shoe? How do you make a bow and arrow? That might be it, but it's more than that. What about the psychosocial? You think you can discern because you're smart what the news is doing? Have you heard of mirror neurons even? Anybody? I don't know. Well, let me just break this rule down because this is motivation minute, rather a couple minutes. Mirror neurons. It's like the monkey didn't know it wasn't eating a banana. It was watching another one eat a banana and it thought it was banana. No, not banana. You don't think the monkey didn't know it wasn't in its hand, in its mouth, but the brain is triggering signals that shows it's eating the fucking banana. Yeah, you're just munching on bananas, munching on nanas. Oh God, munching on nanas? That sounds like a porn category. Oof. Never mind, rewind. Not that, it's gross. Munch away, nanas. Yeah, get it. But I'm just saying, you just munching on some bananas. Okay, that even looked, I'm sorry, get my Freud-ass brain out of here. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Okay, but think about that. Mirror neurons. So if you're watching things, are you not then maybe living it? Your brain apparently, whatever it is, doesn't know, I guess, real reality from the other. That's scary. That sounds like magic. But your scientists told us that. Remember though, they wear lab coats, which is ball backwards. Anyway, we always need to follow someone with a white coat. This is dumb. I'm trying to motivate you. You can do it. You are stronger than everything. Look at the egg. I forget what it is, but is it Veda Austin and all this other work with and Eileen McCusick, if you look her up, where it's a stronger, should have make a whole video, but it's a stronger biomagnetic field, which is science, not just woo-woo, can literally overtake and does a weaker coherent field, or maybe a not coherent field. Literally, not figuratively. It's like when you're in the presence of someone who's positive, you feel better. When you're in the presence of someone who's funky and gunky and chunky and maybe acting like a little monkey, you kind of feel like the same. Who do you surround yourself with? You need to be your own best everything. God damn it. You are everything. This egg in the middle, they took a, what is it, like a pasture raised, all the, not to get into all that, but the best of the best of the best egg, vibing high. They can measure this shit. Shell width, the yolk, everything. The nasty ass little chickens just in a little nothing, just popping out eggs. The little ones you can barely, you flick damn near and the shell cracks. They will surround it. I think they did 12 eggs. And the golden egg in the middle, literally, not woo-woo-y, physically altered the other ones. Yeah, look it up, sucker. Anyway, just remember, you are the shit. Become the shit. Stop feeling like shit. Stop smelling like shit. Stop acting like shit. Anyway, we're here for you always. That was a motivational minute. Get your heart out, Googans, Goggins, Bababuns. No, I'm kidding. But hey, if you want to pay to watch someone or not pay to watch someone, or I don't know, hire someone, but yeah, I don't know, willingly like joining like any kind of force, army, air, Air Force, Navy, Marines, it's easy to yell at you and get you motivated. I can do that too with the best of them. But let's bring a little fun. Let's bring a little physics with the metaphysics. Let's bring a little science to the magic. Let's motivate. Let's collaborate. Because again, you need people. You will literally die in solitary confinement. So be the fucking golden egg. Don't be a goddamn Varuka. I need to get some salt, bitches. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Woo, 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 woo. We're back at it. Let's look at some headlines. Look at these jackasses. If you think these are real people, they're not. I'm not even going into robot world. We're just going to say that you really think these are business people that came up like this? Nope. They're the face of the corporation. The companies, these are their big arms, their bullets, if you will, in their chamber. So the they uses these different things. Interesting how futuristic he's getting. Let's look at this scary stuff. Saving for retirement will be irrelevant. Okay. I was just talking to my mom about that. That's crazy. Elon says saving for retirement will be irrelevant. Okay. They're destroying the middle class as well. I work at the welfare office currently. They are squeezing out everybody, like everybody. They don't care who you are, even millionaires. Listen, people would rather would have whatever stuff they want and access to superb healthcare and education. He says we won't get into education that was controlled, made up from the Prussian military system to make soldiers more compliant. That's the basis of your school system, your daycare that you send your kids to every day. Healthcare is kind of, rates are through the roof with everything. But anyway, they're doing a good job, I think. Probably not. Yes. No. Legally, amazing. I like to do that smile. It elicits fake. Okay. One side recommendation. Oh, we don't have to read all this nonsense. But Tesla, SpaceX. Think about Tesla. They just want to like blaspheme that name. Is he good? Is he bad? Who's he for? Who's he not? Then they paired up with Trump. Do you not see they just run game on y'all all the time? They're like, he's going to save the world with environment. You're driving around in a microwave, FYI. It's like horrible for your health to be in those cars, just so you know. All the smart stuff, where do you think it comes from? I know you like little Ninjimbe getting those commodities with his little hands in other countries. Wow, right when I read that, I almost read Diamondis, Peter Diamondis. It almost sounded like Diamond. Huh. Talking about Africa. Okay. The world's richest man exceeds 600 billion. You literally can't get that wealthy and be ethical, because at some point you'd give so much back, you'd do so much, you wouldn't be making more money. So their philanthropy is kind of like their own, don't look at my bad stuff, a P, or it might just be my buddy's company. Damn, that worked too perfectly. Ugh. Got an unconscious comedy writer in the back of my head. Feeds me lines just like this. Ding, bing, boom, bing, and just from the back to the front, just out. We're hyper. You like my hat? That's a Pigeonhole Gang. Takes a lot of years to become a PhD. Ask me if you want to be part of it. It's a very exclusive club. We use the Socratic method, to break you down logically, pigeonhole you into a corner. The gang comes from the old knothole gang. It's funny we did the vision board on this one too. We'll get one of these. Get one of these. How about these? Get one of those. How if we do both? Is that the 6'9"? Hooty hoo! These owl lenses. Apparently the who was word for magic, but hey. Okay. We're totally lost. What are we even doing right now? I don't know. But look at this shit. Everything about it. The good futures. Anyone can have whatever they want or whatever stuff they want. And then you can go on to it. What is that? Let's do it. But then the other guy says, you'll own nothing and be happy. Are they not part of the same team? Ah, these scary guys. Ebort. Abort. Okay. No, scarcity. Scare. Let me scare the city. Wow, I just realized that etymologically. Scarcity. The world's abundant, y'all. Every crack in every street. I was just thinking this today. Whether you're in Phoenix or, I don't know, Seattle, rain, desert, you'll see little plants grow in the most obscure random place. This world is so abundant, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's like the diabetes guy. Diabetes. It's ridiculous. Sir, it's diabetes. That's what I said, diabetes. Beaties. Diabetes, not bitis. That's what I said, bitis. Do you want to go swimming in the creek? Yeah, let's go to the creek. Can you help me fix my roof? Yeah, I'll fix the roof. This is ridiculous. Look at this scary ass shit. His companies are developing self-driving cars. You ever go to the city, San Francisco? That's the city. Not the city, that's London, I guess. It's funny they call San Francisco that. Them cars are scary, y'all. Like, for real. First time I saw one of those go by, you're like, there's no one in it. And you're a better driver than most. Ugh. Especially all them Asian up there. They got so many Asian women now. Whew. Sorry, from the Bay. You can, every time you'd see someone do something kind of not good driving, you're probably like, it's most likely a middle-aged Asian woman. And most times, yeah, most often it was. Not saying it's not stereotypical. Ask all my Asian homies, they'll agree. Anyway, it's getting a little long. Here we go. Let's make fun of this fool. Humanoid robots, brain-computer interfaces. This is the worst of the worst of the worst. And y'all love this motherfucker or hate him, but you go along with it because you think it's real. This ain't real. He's just a face. The dude has, like, allegedly some Asperger. Like, come on. Like, do you really... I know people with that. Like, come on, dog. Despite its track record, Musk's latest predictions. When they say predictions, they mean what's going to happen. I've worked for government jobs and seen grant money come through my hands. When they say something's happening or projected or might or maybe, it will. It takes time. So the shit you're hating on now wasn't actually done by the people you think it was, but it was done by the other people that you voted for before. Sorry for ruining your day. You'll thank me tomorrow. Okay. Everyone feels priced out of getting a college degree. Don't do it. Accessing quality healthcare. Don't do that. Owning a home. You actually don't own your home. And having children. Have hella children. Contrary to popular belief, we are not overpopulated at all. This planet could have like trillions of motherfuckers on it. For real, for real. Look into actual people who know about agriculture and how much, what little bit of land it can grow. Like your little basic ass house could like feed the block. Okay, look at this. Yeah. Look at this picture. Satellites aren't even what they do. Oh, this was funny. Elon's empire. They're like showing you like all his land and his company. It's just making you think like you literally don't have enough time to be this eventually. Even with all your little subsidiaries and middle management and upper management, it's too big for one. So just remember, you really think, hello, Mr. Bezos. That one little ad, or that thing where he's like in his office and it's like how Google, or was it Amazon, whatever it is, how that started. And it all looks like a shambly thing. Like the dude's living in his apartment on like $400 a month rent with like ramen. Motherfucker, these people come from so many families, dog, or they're put in place. If you knew anything about business, you'd kind of go, huh, like the president, you couldn't replace the CEO every 4 to 8 years of a company and have it keep going. And yes, the United States is a company. Look it up. Look it up. It's a corporation, technically. That's scary. Canada's under our corporate. Huh? It's too much. It's too much. It's too much all at once. But look it up. Yeah. Cornell has a good website. It's odd an Ivy League school is willing to tell you the secrets. Anyway, look at this jackass. Oh, it's Elon. Look at these scary dudes. Look at their names. Elon, Elion, L of on, on's a god. Like when you get into all like what they are and what they represent, their names reveal it all. William Gates, the will of I am, and the Gates. Like it's literally not. It's fucking goddamn. The names are planned, dog. It can't not have it. Like I will bust you up with the linguistics if you think what I'm saying sounds cuckoo. Elion, I mean, it's not even alien, but it's the L of on. L is God, literally in all the things. So the will of I am is God. So the will of God is the gate through his gates. You have to get through the pearly gates. What is he? He holds the medical, everything. Yeah, look at that. Let me pick my nose. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, hey, let me pick your nose, bro. Do you mind if I pick yours too? Let me just pick that. Oh, yeah, let me just munch on it. Oh, yeah, can I munch away? Oh, yeah, let's munch on those boogies. Not for me. I am Elon. I have a funny accent. I will not munch the boogies. He's gonna munch the boogies. Munch the boogies, dude. Oh shit. Oh shit. Now I'm clicking things. God damn it. Get out of here. Okay, I just talked shit. I don't even know what we did about that, but billionaires leaving. Oh, have you noticed they're collapsing the economy? Like for real? Like planned? Like Sears, companies that go out of business for like hundreds of years, maybe not hundreds, but a long time, just seemingly crash, even before COVIDians, like for real? Ugh, controlled collapse, massive banks. It's all by design. And then they mask it in inflation and taxes and Trumpinator. Nah, dog, it ain't even that. Look at this. What billionaires have said about the proposal? Look at these jackasses. You pay attention to these fools? Come on. Bunch of little yahoos. I swear I had something else on this. Blah, blah, blah. I think they changed the article. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the one? Yes, here it is. Robot surgeons. That's scary. Actually, it might be better. Don't look up how many people have the wrong limb amputated in hospitals, or life expectancies of even doctors, or how like medical care, I think it kills more people than like almost anything. Yeah, it's not even malpractice. So don't even look at those numbers that they give you. I'm not just talking shit. Longer lifespans and no need for retirement savings. Okay, look at this dude. Like, you really think this is real? Like, come on. Doge is like the Doge, like the Doge's palace in Venice. Come on, the words, folks. Like, I won't even get into the symbols of all this. Come on, look at this. Fears robots will replace humans. SpaceX tested. Do you really think space, all that shit, what they're doing is like, it's not even what you think. Come on, dog. I'm saying dog too much. I'm sounding like a fool. Okay. Everyone will have access to Medicare, but remember, you don't need retirement. So who's going to pay for all this? There's no shortage of doctors and great surgeons. Or right now, there's a shortage. Can't talk. Right now, there is a shortage of doctors and great surgeons. It takes super long time to learn to be a good doctor. Who talks like that? It takes super long, dude. Super. They don't know. They make mistakes. See right there. Musk pitched, it's too much to read. Shut up. Your retirement pot will be irrelevant. That's kind of scary. Essentially, if robots can build houses, grow food, manufacture goods, and even provide services like healthcare and education at a net zero cost, then wages stop being the mechanism that determines who gets what. Wait a minute. Money and with it, savings and retirement becomes unimportant. So when they say prediction, remember, they're saying what will happen. What was the first one? Oh, that robots will take over. Okay. 2, your retirement doesn't matter. 3, you'll live longer and prosper. Probably not. And potentially become immortal. Oh my God. So we'll just upload your brain so we could have you in an interface like somewhat Ready Player One. Okay. Look at this. He planned like by 2039. So when they're saying this, that means they're already testing it. It doesn't just happen then. Right? Probably wrong. Okay. You're programmed to die. You're programmed to die. It's funny because it's like the nocebo effect where cancer rates went up when they put that warning on cigarettes. Like, you knew you were supposed to die. It's odd because we see so many commercials about diseases. Huh. Coincidence. God, I hate coinkydinks. Prediction 4. AI will be more intelligent than everybody. No, it is us. It's just computing at a faster rate. It's just a super Google. That's all it is. And then they give you different results and pictures and make it seem different. It's the same thing. It's a library on steroids. So it's everyone combined collectively, but also it's programmed. So if they also tell it to not look into certain things, AI can be debunked on every level. It can be punked into a corner. Pigeonhole gang, y'all. Don't even step. Anyway, we don't want to make this too much longer. Look at all these jackasses. Oh yeah, and one of their things was also they want you to have a universal high income. They just mean a universal wage, like, oh, what is it? It's basically welfare. Yeah. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, we're going to do fancy pants stuff. We're going to do some cool things here. Look at all the science. Yeah. So what we're going to say to that is this. Let's get to the top so we can look at these yahoos. This is my favorite. Yeah, this one, the hip hop one. This is the best one. Yeah. Yo, I'm MC Elon and I'm here to say I got hella cars in a major way. I make spaceships and I do it real good. I lied to you. Never mind, I ain't a fool. Who's that over there in my swimming pool? Is that, oh, my dog's going to drool. No, I'm just getting stupid. But his little jowls, look, he's got the little jowl thingies. He's like one of those basset hounds or beagles. You're gonna shake those lips, buddy. Get drool everywhere. Fuck is this shit, dude? Fuck is this? Oh my God, and there's a dog right above it. Are you kidding me? That just proved it's all programmed. Okay, bye. Perfect timing. Love it. Go home, y'all. Yeah. Get high on Mother Earth. Again, you're going to appreciate this world through my enthusiasm and quick, witty, goofy, silly, offensive humor. Deal with it. The Valley of Dreams is home to some of the most out of this world hiking trails. We ain't going to get into all the, ooh, those are buildings, ooh, those are mushrooms, maybe a little bit. We're going to admire what it is, and it's just dope ass rock, melted buildings. I don't give a fuck what it is. Let's take a little trip, y'all. Here we go. Shelley Abraham, Abramovich, Abramovich. October 21st, 2024, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when this hit Explore. The Valley of Dreams is aptly named. And again, we're not going to get into all of it. This is what's silly, though. They're going to tell you everything's always some erosion from water, volcano type something, and or glaciers. It's always the damn same fucking excuse. No reasoning. No, I mean science. Ooh. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to go through this a little slow so you can pause it as needed and read it as needed. But eerie rock formation, colorful badlands, and alien landscapes, ooh, aliens, that are far from the typical desert vistas of the Southwest make up the Valley of Dreams feel like a set from a sci-fi film. You kind of just told us that with the whole alien thing. But cool, we'll hammer that in again. This place is largely unknown and underrated. That's why we're here. We're visiting it. We're showing you places you may or may not have ever seen and or known about. This is in somewhere in New Mexico. Oh yeah, here we go. Near Nageezi and Farmington. Heard of that? Some of the coolest desert towns in America. But look at this, hiking and exploring landmarks in the Valley of Dreams. So sick. I got some photos lined up. Yeah, we're not going to read all this. We're just going to kind of show you. You can hike. Cool. The three wise men, a formation of three large hoodoos. Yeah, that's what they call them, hoodoos. Hoodoo you voodoo. I wonder if Jimmy ever went here. I forget what it is. Is it Bryce Canyon Lands? One of the ones in Utah, very close to here, has all those little spires. Those are the hoodoos. It was in that one movie back in the day with Hulk before it really blew up. Like it was like early 2000s random movie, but he was like flying all like jumping all over the hoodoos and like busting up shit. Anyway, look at this. Look how sick this is. What is this? It's a giant axe, bro. Yeah, people won't put on everything, but who knows? But look at this banded color. Like what made that? We got to talk to Mike, little Wilkerson. I've met him at a couple conferences. Great guy. I am going to have a conversation with him because I got some theories on colors and banding and where things are around the world. But yeah, look at this. We'll just say it's like iron or something. But irons and blood. Never mind. Okay, look at this. Oh, it's almost where I live. This is like the other sequoias, but look at that. Ooh, man, I forgot to scroll down further after I was man, I'm going to go back and look at all of these. We're going to have a little bit on most of these. God damn, these are so sick. What? Ohio? I did not know you had anything pretty. Maybe in the southern part. Just kidding. Oh, Lassen. Man. Oh, that looks like Trinidad where I am almost. Yeah, Cannon Beach. Missouri. Whoa, look at that. Ooh, that's going to be something to look into. The castle ruins at Ha Ha Tonka. Ha Ha Tonka. Ha Ha Tonka. Oh my God, this just keeps going. Okay, we got to abort. I just saw how high up this scroll was. Look at all this. Ooh, we're going to be here forever. Let's take a look. Look at these. Look at these. Look how sick this is. Now, I know this is probably looking like some kind of definite kind of structure thing. I mean, look at all these little columns. It's like, it's just endless. So we won't digress on that. Y'all can do that later, or maybe I will. We're just going to go through some photos. Look at this. Absorb in nature. That's the whole point of going home. If you're sad, go to nature. If you're happy, go to nature. Okay? If you're happy and you know it, what is it? Tap your nose. Doot, doot. If you're happy and you know it, and your face is surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, tap your nose. Boop, boop. I don't know. Is that how you do it? You just keep making up things? I'm wearing my go home visor. Yeah, go home. I'm bringing back visors. There's my Spurrier visor. Yeah. It's even the Gators colors. Yeah. Visors are either really tacky or really awesome. We don't need to worry about that. Let's just vibe on these pictures. But look at this perfect ridge right here, the banding. So in all the upheaval and everything and tumultuous everything, the rock's not going to like fuck that up. It's just going to like keep that line. Okay. What happened to this photo? Fuck it then. Oh, look at these. This is what's interesting. All these little like lines everywhere, but so beautiful. Like, what the fuck? So trippy. Look at that. I mean, that it's probably some mushroom. It's funny because in this article, I swear it even said, where was it? Look at the names: the King of Wings, the Chocolate Penguin King, Wood Turtle, Milky Way. What the fuck is this shit? The Red Dinosaur Egg. Huh. Hilarious. I should have read this maybe. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. But yeah. Oh, yeah, there we were. So that's that. Ah, so sick. But look at the background. Okay. It's only right here, right? Take note of all little observations, folks. You're in nature. Nature doesn't fuck around. Nature doesn't roll the dice. Nature knows exactly what it's doing. Snake eyes. Look at this old school, like a rock cairn. Like some giant came by and was like, I'm going to mark where I was. Bomba, put the rock up here. I have no idea what kind of accent that was, but it's weird. Like there's nothing else after it. Like, why does it just end right here with the white? But still, let's vibe in the chill of fucking how awesome this is. Let's vibe in the chill of how awesome this is. I'm getting really hyper. Okay, let's slow it down, Keon. Oh, look at the beauty. Again, look at this ridge of color right there. They'll probably say like that's where the lava went to. And justifiably so, if something really did come up to that height and stop. But look how cool this is. Like, what are these? So sick. I know there's photos of people on these or other things, I swear. Oh, speaking of someone, right on cue. Look at that. I mean, I can't help but think those were put up there. It's like literally an entirely different type of rock or color. Now, what happened was probably, like they say, is a glacier came by and then like melted and then it like deposited that, like all perfectly and stuff. Okay, moving on. Look how sick that was. Can you imagine just kicking it in here? Like mountain biking or just smoking one up on here, climbing up here and just sparking it. Look at that. You could climb up there. Look at this seat right here. Just chief a fucking fat one right here or vape it up, whatever you got. But look how sick this terrain is. It's so beautiful. Oh, look at these. I mean, that almost looks cut. Like what cut that? Look at that. Shoop, shoop. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. People are gonna be like, there's bricks. Just, rock actually does break apart like that naturally, but it's interesting how it just ends. That's what's so amazing. Like one little grove of mushrooms popped up and petrified. I mean, that actually looks like fucking mushrooms. There's some in my backyard in Humboldt County. Lots of mushrooms up here. Fun guys for the fun guys. So beautiful though. Oh, regardless of what it is and what we've been told or not told. So pretty. I'm guessing these are all real photos too. I mean, slight color enhancement. I mean, Photoshop's been doing stuff for years. I mean, is that not AI just on a different level? I always wanted to have a photo company called Just Real Photos or some shit like that, whether it be JRP, JERP. Well, yeah, it's just a photo. Maybe do the aperture, you tweak some little things, like a little bit of the lens and maybe some filter, not, but why'd I say it like that? No, there wouldn't be anything. It would just be like maybe enough to like make sure the photo came out good. The f-stop, all that, but no, you more manipulate yeah. Okay, we got a few more and we're almost done. Look at this. Look at these with this weird column thing with these holes, and look at this. So cool. Oh my God. Meltology, something for you and me. Here we go. Here's the big kahuna. I don't know the name of this one, but it's something. So amazing. Just amazing. And then nothing in the background. I wonder how big this actually is. It's like 50 feet. No, by 50 feet. No, I mean, what's behind it, the totality. I have to circle back to it. And right on cue again. And I see this video circling as we talk. That's hilarious. But I'm just going to give you one of these because I think that's a cool thing. Oh, there's the video going up on the top corner. Right when I said I want to see what's behind it, and I scroll, or not even, click to the very last button, and the very first thing is this video, which shows the back. Synchronicities abound. That's when you know spirit's talking. What spirit? God. God, yucky. Christian. No, none of that. Psh, ugh. I'm just saying it's what is. It is what wrote all of this. The synchronicities that are undefinable, undefiable, indefiable, all of them. I know, girl. We're going to eat soon. Ooh, her ears perked up. The statistical improbability, it would be like as if you were winning the lotto, I don't know, like weekly for about a year or something, like Powerball, like the most astronomical, not even astronomical, just an insane numerical. It would defy that. Yeah, so let's just do that. Anyway, look at these photos. I'm just going to zoom. This one kind of looked fake, so I didn't click it, but it looks dope. It said Utah. It looks kind of AIE. 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 But yeah, look at that. Oh, that was a good one. Let me click that one. Do a couple more here. A windmill. Yeah, okay, we get it. Okay, this one is for like, for sure, something. Like, oh my God. Oh, I forgot about the zoom feature. Oh, I should have been doing that. Look at that. Come on. What the fuck is this? So cool, though. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's just dope. Anyway, yeah, that's what we got, y'all. Go home, get high on Mother Earth. And on that, we'll catch you on the flip side. That's another show of that Keon Choi's Friday Hour, Truth and Laughter. Like, subscribe, share, do all that. You got to. Otherwise, you hate kids. That's what we're going to end with. Okay, bye.